Hello, and welcome back to Lee County Libraries and the Award Goes To monthly series, where each episode dives into a different prestigious literary award from around the world. My name is Katrina, and I will be taking you through this episode that showcases the Frost Award. A brief history of the Frost Award. The Frost Award was originally called the Gold Medal for Distinguished Achievement, but the name was later changed to honor Robert Frost. It was initially discretionary and could be awarded to poets living, dead, or not awarded at all. In 1984, it became an annual award bestowed upon a living poet. It was occasionally given to two poets in a single year. Who is Robert Frost? Robert Lee Frost was an American poet born March 26, 1874. Known for his realistic depictions of bucolic life and his command of American colloquial speech, Frost frequently wrote about settings from bucolic life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. Notable quotes from Frost. A poem begins in delight and ends in wisdom. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Happiness makes up in height for what it lacks in length. Poetry is when an emotion has found its thought and the thought has found words. In his lifetime, Robert Frost published 10 collections of poetry totaling 256 poems. The first Frost Award. The first Frost Award was awarded to William Bliss Carman in 1930, nearly 94 years ago. Carman was born on April 15, 1861, in Fredericton, New Brunswick. He was a Canadian poet who lived most of his life in the United States, where he achieved international fame. Carman was acclaimed as Canada's Poet Laureate during his late years. He is the author of more than 50 volumes of poetry, including Low Tide on Grand Prix, Over the Wintry Threshold, and later poems, as well as 4 essay collections. A poet laureate is a poet regarded by a country or region as its most outstanding. Were there any years where no Frost Awards were given? The following timeline represents the years where there were no recipients of the Frost Award. 1931 to 1940, 1944 through 1946, 1948 through 1950, 1953 to 1954, 1956 to 1966, 1968 through 1970, 1972 to 1973, 1975, and then 1977 to 1983. Award criteria. The award criteria for the Frost Award is fairly simple. The nominee needs to be a poet with a distinguished lifetime service to American poetry. On the right side of the text is an example of what the Frost Award looks like. The Poetry Society of America's Board of Governors award the medal annually at their discretion. And here is a list of the PSA Board of Governors. Time for a trivia challenge. The trivia question is, how many Pulitzer Prizes for poetry does Robert Frost have? And don't forget to watch to the end of the video for the answer. The Frost Award is one of the oldest and most prestigious awards in American poetry. Since 1995, the recipient of the Frost Award has delivered the Frost Medal Lecture, a retrospective reading and talk that is the highlight of the annual award ceremony. So let's meet our 2024 Frost Award winner. Joy Harjo. The Poetry Society of America is pleased to announce that Joy Harjo is the 2024 recipient of the Frost Award for Distinguished Lifetime Achievement in Poetry. Her work urges us, as she states in an interview, to consider who we are and who we are becoming. As a member of the Muskogee Nation, Harjo writes as part of a dynamic continuum of Native American literature. The Poetry Society of America is proud to award their highest honor to Joy Harjo, a poet whose creative life ennobles American literature with beauty, compassion, and strength. Some of her works include Poet Warrior, a memoir, Secrets from the Center of the World, Crazy Brave, a memoir, and How We Become Human. Previous award winners include From Left to Right, Wallace Stevens, Marianne Moore, Gwendolyn Brooks, Allen Ginsberg, Adrienne Rich, John Ashbery, Lucille Clifton, Sharon Olds, and most recently, Juan Felipe Herrera. Are you interested in learning more about poetry or Robert Frost? The books to the right and many more are available to be checked out at the Lee County Library main branch. Or you can come in and search under the call number 811 in the adult nonfiction section for more books on poetry. Trivia Challenge Answer. Frost is the only poet to receive not one, but 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry in 1924, 1931, 1937, and 1943. Don't forget to please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Lee County Libraries NC.